Yo, what's going on? What's happening? So you read the title, right? I stand by that. That's real talk. There's an attack on black masculinity in America. Real talk. It's not that I believe in what I'm saying. I know it. You can see it in the movies. You can see it in the TV commercials. It's like everywhere you turn, on the internet, everywhere you turn, you see black men doing like feminine stuff. Now, if you part of that group, straight up, if you part of the LGBTQ community, then it's all good. Do what you do. But at the same time, why is it that whenever I see a black man, a young black man at that, he's either being feminine or doing something feminine? And this is on a, on a screen. This is on the internet. This is in the movies. I don't see that. I don't see white athletes, non-blacks, wearing skirts. I don't see non-black R&B artists, let alone rappers, wearing skirts. But every time I turn on the TV, when dealing with black athletes or just overall black entertainers, comedians, actors, rappers, they wearing skirts, a dress, or something. Something that's questionable. See, this is the thing that y'all have to understand, right? When I go on my rants, and you be like, yo, man, this guy's tripping. You got to understand, I come from a different generation. You have to understand that. And I'm out of place right now. I'm out of place. Because of my age. And not only that, I never assimilated. So I never adjusted. I never gave into what society is doing. Was or is doing. I kept my principles. I kept my morals. I kept my beliefs. And I'll never go astray from that. You understand? What you see right now is a black masculine man. Even though I respect all people, you come to me with that bullshit, it's gonna be a problem. Let me give you an example. Let me tell you something that happened the other day. I was at the Y, and it's crazy, yo. Seriously, like the Y has a history, and I never knew it. I was singing a song by the Village People, YMCA. It's on the YMCA. Didn't know that they were gay. Didn't know that at one point in time the YMCA, and they probably still the YMCA, in the saunas and the steam rooms, they used to get busy in there in the 80s. So they was singing about the YMCA because the fun boys would have fun in there. Fast forward, just a couple of days ago, I'm at the Y, a family Y. I'm not thinking, nothing ain't gonna pop off or whatever, right? So I got this spray, right? This spray that I have, it has peppermint in it, eucalyptus, and lemongrass. It's a combination of the oils, right? So every time I go in the sauna in the steam room, I spray it. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I go in the sauna in the steam room for health benefits. That's it, right? I see any funny bunny stuff going on, I'm out, right? So I'm in the steam room. I do my usual joint. I do the steam room, I do the sauna, I hit the showers, and I'm out, right? So I hit the steam room, I spray my shit up, right? Steam is coming out, you know what I'm saying? It's all smoky in there, right? Well, steam, mist. And this non-black walks in, right? He has a towel on. So he walks inside, it's just me in there. He walks inside the damn room, in the steam room, and he takes his towel off. Butterball naked, right? So I'm like, I put my head down, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I'm about to leave. You know what I'm saying? So he goes in the corner and lays down. I walk out, right? So I go to the sauna. Now taking heed, every time I go to the sauna, steam room or whatever, all of it's connected, all of it's together. So the showers are back in the back, right? So I put my towel on a rack by the shower that I'm gonna take a shower at, shower at, right? So I don't know where this dude at. So I'm in the sauna. Dude comes in, he has his towel on or whatever have you. That he says to me, yo, hey, are you spraying something? I'm like, yeah, it's like lemongrass, da-da-da-da. He's like, man, it sure do smell good, this and that and so forth, right? So I'm like, yeah, I appreciate it. So I walk out, 10 minutes later, I ain't say nothing to him. Go to the shower, hit the showers, come out, get dressed or whatever have you. As I'm walking out, I got my cell phone in my hand. I'm looking down, looking through my phone, right? As I'm walking on my way out of the gym, right? This is long hallway. So I hear, clogging or something like behind me. I ain't paying no attention to it. So as I'm cutting around the corner, the same dude that said, yo, your spray, this and that, so forth, where I like your spray, whatever, he puts his arm around my shoulder and was like, yo, man, I had my water bottle. He's like, yo, man, I said, yo, I don't play that goddamn touching me. Don't touch me, yo. And he backed off. Let me explain something to you. I'm saying this for a particular reason. I have my shit on me. I always keep it on me. I don't play that shit. And that man was about to catch a bad one. The purpose of doing this video is to let some of you all, not some of you all, a lot of you all that's like that, let y'all know that you don't fuck with no real black man, masculine man. Cause it's gonna be a problem. Especially Generation X niggas. He didn't even know. I always keep my shit on me. And I would have had a legitimate reason to get busy on that man. Because you don't touch nobody. But society has made it so that they'll try anyway. Society has made it comfortable for them. It's okay if that's what you do. It's okay if that's what you're into. But I don't ever let anyone know. I don't show no signs of that shit. I had a conversation with you all 2 years ago. I didn't know Whole Foods was a place that they go to. I didn't know that. I didn't know that's where they meet up at and all of that. I didn't know that's where the fun boys they meet up. I always will walk through the aisles and it should be kind of different. But I don't be paying attention to that shit. I be getting my wild rice, my quinoa, beans and stuff like that in bulk. I don't be paying attention to that shit. But I already told y'all this story. This Mexican, came up to me. He was asking me, this is how they get you though. This is how they attempt to get you. Like, hey man, I see you got the wild rice and this and that. What's the health benefits behind that? Then next thing you know, the story takes a turn like, I like black men. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is a language barrier, a cultural difference and shit. But then once I caught on to it, I'm like, all right, let me step away. Cause never did I ever give this man any type of notion that I was that way. Then I was in the other aisle. He comes by me and says, yo, you have a good night. Like somewhat like that. I didn't even say shit to him. I walked to the car. I got mine and I stood in front of the car. Don't play. Excuse me. It is what it is. You don't fucking play with no masculine man. You don't. You don't. Some of you all making comments in the comment section of my videos talking about I'm cute and you a man. You better stop it. You better stop it. I don't take that shit as a compliment. If you're a female, I take that as a compliment. But if you're a man, I don't take that shit as a compliment. Nobody's playing games. And somebody's going to get hurt. I seen a video the other day. I didn't look at it. I was just going through, going through my feed on YouTube. I seen a video and it said how to turn a heterosexual man gay. This is an attack on black masculine men. Straight up. If they're not attacking us, trying to feminize us, they're making it so that we're nothing but angry black men. Straight up. Look at the villains these days. Who are they? Guardians of the Galaxy. The higher intellect. He was black. Look at what he was doing and this is a non-black. In reality, this is a non-black's role. Look what he was doing. He was experimenting on little kids. He was experimenting on animals. He didn't give a damn about his creation. He was always hollering and being upset. They said that he was on medicine, some type of pills or something. You remember when he ran up to the raccoon and he was like, "Yo, how did you know this and that and so forth?" And his servants, whatever, ran up to him and was like, "Hey, just go to bed. He's not on his meds, this and that and so forth." Or how about Quantumania? Kang yelling and shit. And in real life, look what happened to him. Aquaman. So if they're not trying to peg this whole, if they're not trying to make us the angry black man, all of us angry black men, they're for sure trying to feminize all black men. Which is crazy to me, man. And nobody's saying anything. Nobody's speaking up. No one. I don't play that shit. I don't. And I know a lot of other men that don't play that shit. Somebody gonna get hurt fucking with black masculine men. I didn't say fucking with Saucy Santana. I said black masculine men, because I don't play that and other people don't. That man was about to get hurt at the Y. I don't play nobody touching me. Nobody. I had a conversation about this situation and other people were like, "Yo, well, what race was he?" I was like, "Well, he's Caucasian, non-black or whatever." And they're like, "Well, like they like touching people and stuff." Now, I don't give a fuck. That's the problem. That's the problem. I come from a different generation. I don't care what people like doing and what they don't like doing. What they like doing and don't like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's real talk. I'm telling you what I don't play. I don't fuck around with that type of shit. And it's just sickening. I seen Usher the other day in a dress. This is getting out of hand. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay if you go that way, TD Jakes. It's okay if you go that way, P. Diddy. Make yourself known. Don't represent the black masculine man, though. Make yourself known. Let everybody know. That's what you do. It's okay. But don't make it like that's how black men across the board are. Straight up. That's real. And I'm not trying to be a tough guy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and spill the beans on myself. I wasn't the tough guy out of the crew that I rolled with. But we all didn't play that shit. We didn't. And let me tell you something. If you really want to know, you really want to know? Okay, I'm gonna tell you, if you were to ask this question, you're willing to put your life on the line for your integrity, for your masculinity? Yes, because that's who and what I am as a man. I'm not injecting testosterone blockers inside my body. I'm at the gym and I'm eating certain foods so I can build up my testosterone level. I don't play that shit. I love women, specifically black women. And I don't know about the trans woman and all that. None of that. I want a real fucking woman. A one that bleeds every goddamn month. At the end of the month. Or in the middle. That's what I like. That's what I'm into. Let's attack on this, man. It's an attack on black masculinity in America. And I'm sick and tired of it. Never did I think, ever, when thinking about the future, did I ever think that things would take a left turn like this. Ever. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it again and again. If that's what you do, if you're a part of the LGBTQ community and you're that way, that's fine. But why are you trying to make everyone like you? I'm not trying to turn a gay man into a heterosexual man. I'm not trying to turn lesbian women into regular women. I could care less. But that's what it seems like you all are trying to do. And if it's not you all, it's an agenda that's being pushed by someone. Just about every commercial I see, every TV show. Yo, I seen on TikTok this guy, he was talking about the LGBTQ community, and I was asleep for the New Year's when they brung in the New Year's or whatever. I was asleep, right? He brought it up. He was like, yo, he showed Times Square New Year's, right? And it's a clip. When the ball dropped, pause. When the ball dropped, it was a black man and a Caucasian, a non-black kissing each other. And they had Planet Fitness hats on. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Yo, they are pushing the shit out of this whole effeminization of the black man. But nobody's saying anything. Until one day, some shit happened. And then everybody's gonna be like, oh, that's a hate crime and this and that and so forth. Nah, you shouldn't have touched that man. You shouldn't have did this. You shouldn't have blew a kiss. You shouldn't have this. That man is not like that. I'm not like that. I'm telling you, I keep my shit on me. I'm forewarning you all. I'm not playing. I don't play around with that shit. I'm dead serious with that. I don't play. Yeah, you know, you may sit there and say, oh man, look at his nose. He look funny. He looks so cuddly and this and that and so forth. Play with me if you want to. Play with me if you want to. I come from a different generation, man, and we don't play that shit. We don't. It's a lot of stuff that we don't play. And it's a lot of stuff that I'll let slide. Real talk. It's a lot of things that I let slide in the, in the past. And I ain't talking about somebody touching me or whatever. I'm talking about like just little stuff, man. Little stuff like non-blacks, Caucasians. You know what I'm saying? Some things, like I've had conversations with you all, in the gym, and stuff. And y'all talk to me a certain kind of way, like as if, you know me. You feel you too comfortable around me. I don't know you. I don't know you. And notice that I'm a man of few words. Like y'all made this shit, like some of y'all motherfucking black people, y'all made this shit too comfortable for these motherfuckers, man. Straight up. Ain't nobody calling me a nigga. It ain't gonna happen. But some of you all blacks have allowed non-blacks to call you that. Like I don't play shit. It's certain things I don't play. Like if any one of you all were to meet me, yo, I'm respectful, humble, all that. The minute you come out your fucking mouth, it's gonna be a problem though. I'm letting you know that ahead of time. Yes, I'm 5'8", about 170 something odd pounds. So if you want to try to size me up, I'm giving you my description off the rip. That don't mean shit though. I'm telling you. Come out your mouth, it's gonna be a problem. I'm licensed to carry. Conceal carry. It's not a game. It's not a game. You don't touch people. You don't put your hands on people. Everybody is not the same. And I just don't understand this shit. I don't get it. It's not that, oh yeah, man, I wish I could get into a time machine and go back in the past in the 90s and this and that and so forth. No, I'm not saying none of that shit. What I am saying is I'm living right now, and until I die, you're gonna give me my respect as a black masculine man. I be seeing a lot of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I see on YouTube where there was a debate, and this dude was on some shit like, yo, have you never dated a trans woman? You're homophobic. Okay, well, you can say what you want. This is what's so crazy, man. People will tell you what you are. And some people will accept what another person will tell you about you. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what the fuck I am. Straight up. And nobody gonna tell me, gonna force me to call you whatever you think you are. All these pronouns and shit. Zim, Z, zoo, you, who, cool, poo, foo. I'm not doing any of that shit. First of all, I'm not going to even be around that type of crowd. I don't have friends like that. And I don't want new ones. Because y'all motherfuckers are weird. Straight up. That's why I stay to myself. Keep my black ass at home. Stay the fuck out of trouble. Because I know the type of person I am. Like the friends that I got, you know, like Pretty Ricky, my brother, he do the same thing. He stay to himself, he stay at home, you know, he with his girl, he do this, that, so forth. That's it. We all kind of maneuver the same way. You know what I'm saying? We see each other, pound, yo, what up? You know, we talk about, you know, old days, you know what I'm saying? What old motherfuckers do? Old head niggas. Then, you know, we may not see each other for a couple months or a year, some shit. But for the most part, we ain't into that shit, man. And it ain't a generational thing. You men out there that claim that you're a real man, you should have a problem with this shit. As well as you women out there. Don't you understand that they in competition with you? Straight up. Don't you understand that? You like being called cis woman? Cisgender woman? You like that? So I don't want to get too much on black women, but it's just the truth. You all let them inside your house. You made them comfortable. You call them your girlfriend. Now your girlfriend is really a man, is trying to fuck your man. And now you got a problem with it. Now you deal with that. You created that. You made them comfortable. Straight up. And let me tell you something, man. Like I said before, you are who you are. If that's what you are, you part of the LGBTQ community, rep your shit. Cause this ain't nothing new. Homosexuality has been around for a long time. In the 90s, it was around. It was around, and it was right under our noses. We had fucking women dressing up like men, and we liked that shit. TLC, Mary J. Blige was wearing combat boots, Timberlands, vest, hoodie, baggy pants, just like men. So homosexuality has been around. It's been in the closet, out of the closet, but it's way more prevalent than what it was back in the days. Now I'm just telling you, regardless of where it started from, how long it's been out, I ain't never been a part of it, and never will. I respect you as a human being. You entitled to love who you are, whoever you want to love, and be whoever you want to be. But that doesn't mean that I got to go with it. Just because you believe, or a better one, just because you feel as though that you're a woman, it doesn't necessarily mean that I think that you are. Because personally, I think it's something wrong with you up here when a man decides that he wants to get his shit cut off. You men that are trying to be women can never be. Never. No matter how many testosterone blockers and estrogen injections you get, no matter how many weaves, no matter how much you pretend, you would never be a raw woman. Straight up. And for real, let's just be real. If you all, and I know this has been said 1,000 times over, if you all, the ones that feel as though that you want to turn masculine men into gay men, if that happens, then guess what? There will be a race that would be obsolete. Because see, the thing of it is, and I know you've heard this all before, like Sunshine Anderson, heard it all before. I know you've heard this all before, but I'm gonna say it again. It takes a heterosexual woman and a heterosexual man to make a child. And if that child turns out to be gay, then guess what? It is what it is. It's still, regardless of whether the child is gay or not, children, in order for people, human beings to have children, as of now, we ain't gonna get into ecto-life and all this shit, AI shit that's about to happen in the near future. That's another story. But look it up, ecto-life. Anyway, we ain't gonna get into all of that shit. As of now, it takes a female and a male in order to have a baby. That plain and simple. You black women, stop getting your eggs frozen. Do some fucking. Do it the natural way. So, excuse me, career driven till you're missing the point. So you're missing the reason why you're here on the planet, and that's to repopulate. It's about family. How the fuck we walk away from that? And there can't be no family without a heterosexual woman and a heterosexual man. I am totally against, especially, I see it all the time, black boys being adopted by same-sex marriages. How are you going to what? And not only same-sex marriages, but non-black same-sex marriage. How are you going to teach that boy? That boy, I seen on YouTube, they had this boy dressed up. You know the Disney cartoon Frozen? They had that boy dressed up in that blue dress that princess, so-called princess was wearing. I never seen it. I never showed it to my children. I'm talking about the Frozen movie. Why couldn't he been the snowman or some other figure? You know what I'm saying? That wasn't. This is the reason why I wanted to end my channel. This is the reason why I wanted to walk away from social media. Our children, our young boys. You goddamn right I'm pissed. Because this ain't happening to theirs. And you gonna fucking tell me. You motherfuckers gonna tell me. Why he always upset. You should be upset. Look at what's happening to our race. Right in front of our fucking eyes. Look at what they're doing. And look at what we're doing. To our women, to our children, to our men.